It's Friday, and that means it's time for another episode of Ask the Expert with Rob Sutherland. Rob, my first question for you is, should people in real estate worry about an internet apocalypse? What is an internet apocalypse?
Wow, you're not pulling any punches this week. This is serious stuff. We've got a solar flare on the screen here. I mean, what happened, right? All of a sudden there was a warning last week about a solar flare, and then it happened. There were some things that went down, and I think that, if you run a business, you should always look at your tools and see if there's something that could replace them in needs of emergency, right? Like if you, like my company, we depend on phones every day. Look at in the real estate industry, people used to do phone calls from the phone booth. We've both seen Glengarry Glen Ross. We've seen this type of stuff before. The old skill stuff might have to come back. The internet went away.
Absolutely. I mean, do you think that this is a real issue that people should be planning for?
Absolutely. I think you always have to have a contingency plan, not necessarily a plan B for your business, but let's say you've got a real estate office where you got realtors making deals. So apparently, if the internet goes down one day, cell towers might or might not still work. You're going to need landlines again, right? It might be worth it to invest in something like that for your office where you've got a plan, where you know how you're going to carry things out. I mean, heck, we were talking about getting a fax machine back home.
A fax machine? What are those? I forgot.
It makes that sound that everybody loves. What does it sound like again? Anyway, and the coiling paper that comes out that you have to try and fold and look at. But hey, if it comes back, it still works.
Yes, that is true. That is true. Well, do you think that an outage would ever affect the real estate industry?
I think it would to a point, right? Because right now everyone's so used to looking at properties online, right? I mean, when I bought my first property, it was from a book 25 years ago, where the guy just handed me a book of listings and have a look through this. And then all of a sudden, in the last 25 years, it's gone the other way where everything's online and everybody depends on that. And I think the commercial industry sets kind of a standard for for not using the internet for their listings, right? Nobody knows about a commercial listing until it's sold, whereas everybody wants to put their houses online and try and sell them right away through the internet. If that went away, I'm sure the real estate industry would tick on, but it would take a period of adjustment. But like I said, it's been around for over 100 years. People are buying and selling houses. They didn't have cell phones back then. It still worked. People still did deals.
Down the pavement, hit the bricks, pal, right?
Hit the bricks, pal.
Now, what can people do to prepare for an internet outage? You sort of alluded to this and you gave a couple of examples, but what do you think?
I think have everything backed up, number one. I think nobody ever backs anything up. I mean, that's one of the things. I had somebody who was working for me and they didn't back up some spreadsheets that were vital to the company. Well, they got fired. You know what I mean? It's like you've got to have a backup of everything that you do, and especially if it's something that's web-based. You've got all your stuff trusted to the Google Drive these days, or to the Outlook Drive or Microsoft Drive. These virtual cloud things could very well go away, and if they did go away, where's all your information? Where's all your receipts? Where's all this stuff that you need? Having a hard copy is still a great idea, I think, in this day and age.
I agree. And remember, coffee is for closers only.
Coffee's for closers only. What does it take to sell real estate? Oh, no, we can't say that.
That is for the late night version.
Yes, that'll be on the PM version of Ask the Expert. Yes.
Exactly. Well, great information, Rob, as always. And for more information on PBA and Glengarry Glen Ross, just click on the link below, probrokeragency.com, and be sure to tune in on Monday for another episode of Ask the Expert with Rob Sutherland.
Have a terrific day. Thanks for tuning in.